When I think about the wizarding world, I think about all the random memorabilia that I have floating around my house, and it got me thinking, what will the Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition be, and what magical items would I love to add to my wizarding collection? If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. If you enjoyed this video at any point, feel free to hit the thumbs up button or share it with a friend. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. First things first, the boring stuff. Almost every collector's edition has one or multiple of the following: stickers, an art book, a digital soundtrack, digital skins or digital in-game content, and a steelbook game case. While I say it's boring, I actually love flipping through the art book and seeing the character concept designs that the developers had before the game was even created. I can take a pretty educated guess that some of these items will be in the Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition as add-ons to beef up the package for what will most likely be a hefty price. To me, I always wish they added a digital copy of the game alongside the physical copy, because I actually hate using the physical disc anymore. I haven't had any issues with my PlayStation 5 yet, but anyone that owned a PlayStation 4 knows what I'm talking about. While nearly every collector's edition has one of these, and they're the big ticket item other than the game, I would love to see a nicely done statue. The statue would most likely be of the dragon we have seen countless times in the trailer, or a shot of the Hogwarts castle. Those just make the most sense to me and would probably be the easiest, as we are making a custom character and there isn't really a main character that we could make into a statue. I mean, you could technically make one of Ranrock. Anyway, it would be interesting if the collector's edition was a Hogwarts castle with a hooded figure standing on the hill in front of it, much like the cover art. It would be a cool perspective piece to add to my collection. Quick side note, the figure could technically be a wand, but I hope not. I think it would just feel disingenuous to a create your own adventure game to give everyone who wanted the collector's edition and was paying extra money the same style wand. An absolute dream of mine would be for them to do a Hogwarts Legacy House Collector's Edition. They could make a limited quantity of all 4 of these special edition boxes and give the consumers house branded items inside. After WB Avalanche tweeted out the house patches, which looked to be the same ones used in game, it got me thinking about them releasing house collector's editions. In these very special collector's editions, they could put a scarf, a patch, digital content like additional currency or house points, stickers, and anything house specific you could think of. I honestly would be okay if the price of these boxes were more expensive than the separate collector's edition. Imagine having the base game for your local retail price. Here, the PlayStation 5 edition will be $70, then a digital deluxe edition with a few in-game items for $100, the standard collector's edition with a figure, art book, steelbook case, and other trinkets for about $200, then finally the big pop of collector's editions being the Hogwarts Legacy House Collector's Edition for $250, with all the house specific garb to properly represent your house while sinking hundreds of hours into your new favorite game. This would be a huge missed opportunity for WB and Avalanche Software if they don't make house edition boxes for a game that is based around being in one of those 4 houses. You know, some people might actually try to get all 4 house boxes, or they might try to get the specific house box they are sorted into, along with the standard collector's edition if it's 2 different figures inside. What would you like to see in the Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition box? Are you getting the standard or collector's edition? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for your support so far, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to help me continue growing. If you would like to stay connected with me outside of YouTube, head over to Twitter and follow me at @nightly_nerd. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.